Guys, and welcome back to F122. Welcome back to Cooper Motors. We're back. We took a little bit more than a week off, and we're back here for the next episode. So hope you guys are excited. So I was reading the comments on my last video, and I got kind of upset. I also kind of see where people are coming from, and I guess I just wanted to tell you guys what's going on. I wasn't sure when or if I was ever going to address this. There were quite a few comments, and I angrily deleted a lot of them and blocked the people from the channel, and I regret doing that now, critiquing me and saying, oh wow, good job Trev, you stopped another series, you haven't uploaded F1 in a week and that sort of thing. And so the reason is twofold. Number one is because Stray and the Forza Horizon DLC came out. The second one is because my mom is dying. She has stage 4 lung cancer. She was diagnosed with it a few months ago. She's kind of battled it off and on for a while, but it was diagnosed as stage 4 a few months ago, and it started as, oh, she's going to have, likely a few years to live, and it has been progressively just terrible. It is all of our doctors are shocked how quickly it moved, and she could pass today. She could pass tomorrow. She could pass probably within the next week. My life has just kind of been in shambles for the past few weeks. Really the past couple of months, it's been hard to keep it together. I haven't really had the time to be home and to record. And I feel bad because I feel like I'm kind of letting you guys down a little bit. Jesus, I'm going to cry. It hurts to see that I'm letting people down, but I just feel like my life has been spiraling out of control. And I want you guys to know that's why. I guess it's a two-part thing here. I want you guys to know that content creators are real people, and sometimes the stuff you say really hurts. Criticizing me, saying that I'm not working hard, or I'm not putting out videos, and I'm giving up on series and things. It's a stupid thing, but as a creator, it just hurts. So I encourage you guys to know that creators are people. We have things that happen in our lives. It could be as simple as, we had a trip pop up and we didn't have time to record, or it could be as serious as something like I have going on. Just know that oftentimes we're trying to do our best, but at the end of the day, we're real people. We're not content farms. The second thing is I just wanted to thank you guys, because one of the only forms of happiness that I've had over the past couple of months has been recording videos. And I know I always come across as happy-go-lucky and things, and at times I didn't start the video feeling that way, but oftentimes throughout the videos I would eventually get there, and it does bring me happiness. So I've been spending almost all of my time over with her, coming back to the house occasionally to be able to see Chelsea and see the boys and things. Chelsea's been over there a lot too, but life has been really hard the past few weeks and few months, and we're almost to the end of it. She's going to be in a much better place. There's no getting better. I did see some comments after I responded to somebody that, oh, well, prayers she'll get better. She's not going to get better. It's over, all but over. So things will get better. Things will get easier. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I need to go take a shower or something, get myself cleaned up, and we'll start this episode. Okay, we're back. I apologize for the feels train I just dropped on you guys. I can't tell you how therapeutic that was, though. It felt good. Obviously close friends and family and things like that, no, but that was a lot to get off my chest. We've got a ton of resource points here. Let's take a look at our R&D. Look at our R&D wheel here. It's looking like aero, chassis, and durability are all around the same. I think we're going to stick with aero and chassis. We've really kind of been hammering these things out. We've got some front wing end plates going on. We could do the rear wing upper flap. That looks pretty good. I'm going to go for that. That's going to take us down to 557 points. Got $1.98 million. Not going to be able to do anything with that. 2 days for activity. I'm thinking simulator training on our second driver. It's going to raise his focus a little bit. Where are we even heading this week? Hungary. All right. In line with the actual race season again. So we're going to do a speed zone, average speed zone here. Going to try to keep it as quick as possible. But yeah, I guess that's one positive, taking 9 days off. Now look at us. Hungary is next in real life, coming up this Sunday, and Hungary's right here as well, so we'll see how we can do. 81 miles an hour and the McLaren Artura. All right, so we're going to have a pretty heavy corner here then. Just going to want to make sure we keep speed through the corner as much as possible. That was decent there. Oh yeah, the long one here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really that familiar with Hungary. Ooh, getting a little bit sideways. Try to prevent that. Here we go. We got a little chicane coming up. Off the curbs. Woo, we got 81, just barely. I think we could have done a little bit better than that, but a win's a win. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting weekend. So we've got dry practice. It's a good sim for the race, and then quali is going to be wet. So this is great. So I don't know what it is, but I've kind of, I want to call it here because I've called it with like some friends and stuff. I think Lewis might get his first win here this weekend. First win of this season. He's always done well at Hungary. I don't know what it is. Obviously, Mercedes has been a little bit more in the fight as of late. It's a pretty one-sided season thus far, and I was really, really sad for Charles in that last race. But yeah, man, I don't know what it is. I think he's gonna get it. Let's go back to we're gonna go to TV pod here. Out of practice here, but we're gonna be okay. Have I raced here before? I don't know if I've raced here before because this doesn't really look all that familiar. It's a very challenging track, dude. Very, very challenging. But fun. Final corner here. You got to hug the wall. Little DRS zone. There it is. All right. Based off P1, things didn't necessarily go our way. I don't know. It's tough. It's I don't think I've raced here before, which is weird. It's not like this is a new track or anything. This is okay. Well, new track for us, I guess. We're gonna be qualifying in the wets, so I mean, practice went okay, but this could be rough. So it looks like we're going to be on the enters here. It's wet, but it's not too wet. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into here, baby. It's a new track for us. I really like it. It's very swoopy, swervy, you know, kind of, it flows. It's got some flow to it. Ooh, that was a pretty good first corner there. We've got a pretty high downforce setup with all the corners and things. You just kind of want it. Want to be able to grip, but also carry speed through these corners. Ooh, you're supposed to hit that segment flat out. I got a little bit nervous. I lifted. We're fine. Here, you just kind of stomp on the brakes and then hit the gas again, obviously in the wet. I mean, this is totally different from what we were playing earlier. If we survive this, that's all that counts. Try to watch out for the sausage curbs there. This corner right here is where I spun out the most in practice, but we didn't do bad. This, I think you can hit full speed. Here, you got to brake a little bit. It's just they feel like they should be swoopy, but they're pretty tight. You really have to manage the gas. I was playing around with braking versus just letting off. I don't know what the better option is. I guess it depends on if you want to save your tires or not. Long, slow one there. I mean, this is behaving entirely differently than in the dry, so here we go. Don't have to worry about DRS on that final segment. All right, P11, not bad. I'm hoping we're going to be able to make some spots up during the race. Passing zone's probably one of the first two straights, the one we just drove through or the one that we're about to get up on right there, but we'll take it. P11 is good. Teammates in 13th. All right. Should be a good race for us. We're just outside of the points to start things off, but hopefully we're going to be able to put some rubber to the ground, and let's see what we can do. Race strategy. Looks like it's going to be sunny all day, a little bit of clouds rolling in towards the ends. Let me see. We're going to be going soft to mediums. I don't think we're going to want to mess with that. Looks like lap 7 is going to be the time. I think we have an 18-lap race here, so I'm going to fuel us up for 19 laps, or maybe like an 18.8. Let's get a little frothy with it here. Let's get it. Here we go. Just going to do a little go-around lap. We got Bottas in front of us, Ricardo in front of him, Gasly next to us. Oop. Nearly stalled off the line. All right, Trev. Let's not have an issue before we even get into the race here. Let's just get in line and mentally go through what we're going to be doing. Bam, DRS right there. Speed down the straight. Try to dive bomb in on the left. It's not going to be an easy corner to go around, people. Maybe if we have better tires, we could go around the outside there. Probably not going to happen, though. It's not really a lot of passing opportunities here, that's for sure. This is my favorite corner. You stomp on the brake and then get right back on the gas. This is a pretty tough chicane here. Those sausage curbs are not messing about. This is my hardest spot, dude. I spun out here so many times in practice, pulling up to the grid here. Gonna pop over at the last minute. Almost really messed it up. We ended up doing okay. So obviously a little out of practice here, but we're gonna try to make up for it. Overtake mode on. Good start. Pretty good start. Not the best. I mean, we put the power down, but I think some other people had some better jumps than us. Gonna try to brake a little bit late. Try to put our nose into this front corner. Pushed Alonso a little bit wide, maybe a little bit dirty there, but hey, we're gonna grab a couple of spots to start things off. Let's go. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I am absolutely trash at this track. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I kind of undersold just how bad practice went. It is difficult. The good news I have to offer is I'm not alone, so I looked it up because like I was genuinely blown away. Had a little bit of contact with Alonso back there. I was blown away, and I looked like, is Hungary hard or whatever? F1 game. And there was a lot of like Reddit posts and things of people like, what the heck? You know, I do pretty well on all the other tracks, but Hungary, I have to turn down the difficulty so much, or like I have to turn off tire temperatures and things like that. So apparently this track, because it has so many sweeping corners and things, it just super heats your tires. And it's really difficult if you don't manage your throttle well. Oh my goodness. You got a lot of late apexes, just kind of a lot of weird things going on. According to what I'm reading, it's one of the toughest tracks on the game. It's unfortunate because once you start a race like weekend, or you know, kind of get into the main race, you can't edit the settings. Like I can go in and change assists, so I could like maybe turn traction control up, but that might hurt us even more. But we can't turn the difficulty down, and we've slowly but surely been increasing the difficulty. I think we're up to like an 80 or an 85, which is good on the tracks that we know and we're good at. But then we come to a track like this that's literally hard for me to get around the track without spinning out. And there's no way we stand a chance here. I think a lot of it's kind of like Suzuka, where like through here you need to lift off a little bit and coast, and you spin all over the place. Let me try a little bit of a flashback here. I was literally like a Beyblade in practice, dude. Just spinning everywhere. You got to be so patient here. 1.2 seconds behind Bottas. Alonso's got DRS on us. Doing our best to stick with Bottas here. The other thing is that I noticed that, you know, led to a lot of spins is the curbs are just super unforgiving. You see that strip of concrete in between the curb and the grass? The like white stuff? If you touch that, you spin out. Even if you don't, if you look at it wrong and talk about it wrong, you spin out. Quali is a different ball game because your tires aren't overheating. It's when you're putting together lap after lap after lap, and I genuinely do not understand how these guys can go so fast without losing all of their traction. I'm spinning out in the same spot. I'm trying to feather the gas and I just can't. It's our brakes and our rear tires. Look at our rear tires. Just getting absolutely torched, dude. That's the issue. So the answer would be to not go as fast. I don't know. Lift more, try to take some of the pressure off the brakes. I don't know how to prevent that left rear from getting absolutely demolished. Look at this. Every corner we go around, it's just getting hotter and hotter and hotter.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to change that to hards, Chief. I think we need the hardest, most durable. I just changed it to hards. All right, I haven't really used our MFD much, so hey, today's going to be a learning experience. We learned that we are absolutely trash at this track. Let me just go through the grass. That might cool us down. Just casually learning the circuit with live feedback from our engineers as we go. This is what every good F1 driver does. Adapt or die, baby. Okay, so lifting a little bit is actually helping quite a bit. It makes sense, though. I mean, when you really look at this track, there's a little stint here where it's straight, where the tires would be able to cool off, and then you've got some heavy cornering and stuff. And like even through here, it's still mainly all cornering. tiny little straights. You've got a couple of DRS zones. I guess right here they could probably cool a little bit, but that's why. That's what's going on. I wish we would have had a tire degradation practice program. We didn't have that. Here we go. 50 miles an hour. Make sure you're not speeding. Pit limiter's on. Let's get a good stop here, baby. Here we go. We got Gasly behind us. Want a quick turn in, quick turn in. There it is. Here we go.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
Little bit slow to hit our button to get out of the pits there, but we're okay. All right. We've got hard tires on. Everyone else, I'm assuming, is going to go to medium, but I'm hoping that's going to help us with our tire temps for the rest of the race, and we'll see if we could just straight push it. Obviously, we are going to be a little bit slower in the start here.
Robert is in the pits. Robert in the pit lane now.
Got to leave him room. Feel like that was good. Good defense there. It's going to take us a minute to kind of get us into the tire window that we want on these hards. I think either that or we might have just completely screwed our strategy, but we'll see. They feel pretty good so far. I'm going to keep an eye on the temps. Bit more noob friendly, I guess you could say. I think there's a lot of little segments where we would need to let off a little bit earlier, coast a little bit more, not slam on the brakes. See, like through here, you can just lift, accelerate. There's a balance to it. It's like a ballet. It's a mix of just simply trying to go fast versus taking care of your equipment, and obviously both are equally as important. You know, we're really holding our own here. I mean, we're in P10. We're fighting for our life for just a point, baby. I mean, we're actually putting a pretty decent buffer in here. I'm wondering if, since we're on the hards, everyone else is kind of chewing through their mediums that they switched to, and we might start picking up the pace a little bit. We'll see. Magnussen got around Schwartzman back there. All right, we really need to push. We got to get a point for the squad. That's our main goal. Woo! Oh, Magnussen blew up. Something happened back there. I'm not sure what that was. Schwartzman's back in front of him. All right, we'll take it. I was just starting to shiver in me timbers a little bit, but we're looking all right. Magnussen got Schwartzman again there. Lap 17 out of 18. Just take care of these tires, Trev. Let's see this thing to the end. He's on us. We've been racing a little bit better, though. I'm going to defend the inside here.
17.8 seconds.
Come on, baby. We got this. One more lap to defend. Save your energy if you can. A little bit nervous about this straight coming up here. We need a good exit out of this corner.
We've only got 2 laps of.
Schwartzman got him back. They're just playing DRS tag. All right, here we go. Final lap. Tire temps are looking good. I'm going to put those away. I don't think we need them anymore. Come on. Just build a gap. Race hard AF here, Trev. We're saving a little bit of battery. I think we need to change some components by the next race. I have noticed our gearbox is tending to stay in 7th for a little bit too long, and then we're also losing some energy on our store. So what is that, our MGUK? Ooh, Schwartzman's on us. I know his tires have got to be hot with catching up to us like that, though. I kind of left the door open for him there. I probably shouldn't have. Woo, we got him, though. Let's go. Couple of slow corners left. Just take it nice and easy, and let's take her home, baby. Oh, my goodness. We got it. Holy cow. 1 point. I fought so hard for that 1 point. I mean, obviously fighting extremely hard for a 10th place is not exactly how I wanted to come back after taking a week off, but that was a difficult track. That's much better than I expected after practice. Sometimes you just got to take those personal victories, you know what I mean? So we'll take that. I think let's see where we're going to be. Oh, I didn't say the replay. I'm not going to have replays for you guys. I'm sorry. That was really dumb. We need a new rival so we can get our salve sponsor bonuses. But let me see what we've got going on for our next race. Hopefully we're going to return to something that we know a little bit better. Yeah, Spa. Spa's next. I can't wait, man. So we're going to keep moving on up. We're looking pretty good so far. And all right, I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, love you guys. And Spa will do better.